This video is going to go over how to teach your dog to roll over. So what you're going to need is your dog, some good treats that are fairly high value for your dog, and some sort of soft surface for them to work on. Don't practice your roll over on a hard floor. You will hurt their back and they won't want to do it for you anymore. So what we're going to do to start, here buddy, is get our dog to lay down. Down. Good. I like to pay him for that from the get-go just because he is working for me, so I want to let him know it's a good thing to do. Then what I'm going to do is take a cookie in my hand, bring it from his nose back towards his shoulder. Yes. And when he flops onto his side like that, I'm going to say yes and then give him his cookie to let him know that was the correct thing to do. Good boy. We'll repeat this about 3 to 5 times until your dog's fairly consistent with it. Yes. Just bringing, good boy. Just bringing that cookie from their nose to their shoulder. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. If your dog goes complete roll over at any point, praise them, pay them for that. The more you pay what you like, the more they're going to do it for you. So once we've done just flopping onto our side a couple times, we're going to either go from flopping on our side to start stomping on our back, like Mango tends to do, or you could go all the way to a full roll over. So let me show you what this is going to look like. Here, buddy. Down. Good guy. So I'm going to bring my lure, just like I did before, and just keep kind of going, yes. And when he goes kind of onto his back, I say yes, and then I toss that treat to finish the movement for it. So we're just kind of letting him know, yes, you did the correct thing, but it's not fully complete. He'll eat the treat once he's rolled all the way. Ready? Down. Good boy. So same thing, treat goes all the way, yes. And if he rolls all the way, before I've had to toss my treat, I'll just give it to him from my hand. Very nice boy. Break. Good guy. If you want your dog to hold positions more often and hold them for longer, remember to give your release cues. For something like this, because it is a motion, I don't necessarily need to release him from it, but sometimes just getting him reset with a break cue will get him to stand up for me. All right, buddy, search. Are you ready, sir? Good choices. Nice choices. Come here, buddy. Good. Down. Very nice boy. So we'll do this one more time. Treat goes just kind of in a J formation. Yes. And when he rolls all the way, I'll give it to him after I've said yes, that he's done the correct thing. Now with Mango, we've practiced this a bit, so I'm ready to name it. So now I'm going to say my word and then lure him, and I'll do that a few times, and then I'm going to get rid of the treat in my hand and start shaping up my hand signal. Personally, I tend to go all verbals for my tricks, so I don't have to do a whole lot with my hands. Because I talk with my hands a lot, I am more confusing to my dogs if I use hand signals. So for my dogs, I like to do verbal cues. Typically, you would want your hand signal fairly solid first, and then your verbal cue, but in this case, I'm going to go with my verbal cue first. All right, bud, you ready? Come here, sir. Down. Good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, roll over, and do my lure, yes, and give it to him when he's rolled all the way, and we'll repeat that. Down. Very nice boy. Roll over. Yes, good boy. And again, anytime your dog kind of gets stuck in that halfway position where they may be on their back a bit, which is what he was doing originally, I would just toss that cookie for him to go get, but not give it out of my hand. Ready, buddy? Search. Oh, did it go under the couch? There you go. Good boy. Nice try. This is some it's your choice. Good boy. Very nice. All right, come here, sir. Thank you. Down. Good. Roll over. Oh, you're gonna roll over too, Bean? Yes, good boy. So here, buddy. You bounced. There you go. Good boy. So now we've done it a few times with still the cookie in my hand. So now I'm going to get this cookie out of my hand and just give my cue and use my hand signal and start to shape that for him a little bit. Good. Down. Very nice boy. You ready? Roll over. Try again. Roll over. Yes, good. Good boy. And then Cookie comes from my other hand, and we'll do that a couple more times. Good buddy. I know you're probably getting tired, aren't you? Nice boy. Nice boy. Down. Good boy. So no Cookie in my hand. Roll over. Yes, good boy. So as you go with your dog, you're going to start making your hand signals smaller and smaller, or go to just a verbal cue, whichever way you want to go. Personally, again, for me, I go just a verbal cue rather than a bunch of hand signals because I'm always talking with my hands. Good buddy. You ready? One more time. Nice. Did you spit out a cookie, my friend? All right, bud, you ready? Good. Down. Very nice boy. Roll over. Yes, good boy. Very good boy. And that's how you teach roll over. Ready, Mango? Catch it. Good buddy. Search.